everybody, I'm the one that loves to hate, and today I wanted to do a video on brushes. And I felt like this was important because I know when I first started getting into makeup for real, I didn't know what brushes were used for what. I didn't realize some of the benefits of using brushes over the sponge tip applicators. I didn't know where to get them from. I didn't know how much was a reasonable amount to spend. So this is really just meant to be informative, let you guys know that you don't have to spend an arm and a leg, and maybe even tell you guys some places that you hadn't typically thought of to purchase brushes. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First, I want to start by showing you guys some brushes that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. Yes, I did say Hobby Lobby. I was watching another girl's YouTube videos and I kept seeing her using these paint brushes. And then she told me that she got them at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And so they are the Low Cornell Maxine's mop brushes. This is that brush in 1/4 of an inch. I love this brush. I use these brushes all the time. I do have more than one because I would always try to find them on sale at Hobby Lobby. I think full price they may be $4 to $5, but they would have 40 to 50% off sales all the time, sometimes more than that. And I don't even think these are $5, honestly, but either way, I think on sale I may have paid $1.75 to $3 for these brushes. I love these brushes when you're working on very specific areas. I use this brush when I'm applying color in the innermost corner. If I don't want to overdo it and I tend to be heavy-handed, I'll use this brush because it's small, and so I typically am less able of kind of getting color everywhere. I use this brush today to kind of smoke out that area right there. And even though it's not a blending brush, I use this brush to blend by just kind of patting the color and rubbing it, and that's what I did to kind of get that dark area right there. So these brushes are great. Low Cornell also has in the Maxine's mop collection, they have it in 3/8, which is bigger, as you can see. I use these all the time. Pigments, shadows. If I'm applying color to a broader area of the eye, like I use this in my purple pigment shadow tutorial for the color that I place in the middle of the eye, just pat it right on. I mean, these brushes work great. I love this brush. Again, because it's a little bit bigger, it may be like 50 cents to $1 more, but if you can find them on sale, you can get at least 3 for under $10. They also have the same brush in 1/2 of an inch. It's rare that I use this for the whole eye because I typically am doing a lot of different colors, but if you're doing one color on the entire eye, this would be a great brush to use. I use this to highlight sometimes. Now I also use these other two to highlight as well, just depending on, like today I don't have too much area that's not covered with color, so I use the smaller one. If you're doing a look that stops here and you have more area that the highlight is going to be applied on, you can use one of these bigger brushes. So because it's bigger, maybe 50 cents to $1 more, but I used to be able to find them all the time. Now recently when I've been looking, I haven't been able to find them, but I did find some at Michael's a little while after Christmas, but every time I go to Hobby Lobby, I cannot find these brushes. So I don't know if they don't carry them anymore or what, but look for these. They are Low Cornell Maxine's Mop, and these are white goat hair brushes. They're soft. I mean, they just glide on your skin. These are great brushes. Try to find them if you can. Blending brushes, the dome-shaped blending brushes. I love those. You really should have at least one good one in your collection because eyeshadow application is all about blending. It is all about blending. Now, obviously, there are some looks where you have a harsh line, but eyeshadow is all about blending and it looking kind of evenly distributed, even when you're doing those more dramatic looks. This is a brush, I want to say it's like Studio 53. I can't remember the name of it. I got this at Walgreens. It was on sale for like $3.19. I love this brush, and what's great about it is that it is double-ended. So this end can be used as like a pencil or a detailer. I've seen people use it if they're just wanting to apply some color just kind of right there in the crease. I've seen people use this end. Great brush. What I love about this brush is that it is comparable to the MAC 224. I only have one of these, and I purchased it at the CCO here in my city, and I still paid like $15 maybe. $15, $3.19, and they work, in my opinion, almost equally as great. Almost equally as great. Now, what you have to be careful of when you get this brush at Walgreens, there'll be different shapes. See how this one's thinner, and this one, the same brush, thicker. This is the exact same brush. So when you're going to purchase a brush at somewhere like Walgreens, don't just buy the first one. Kind of look through them and find one that is more the shape that you're looking for. Okay, $3.19 at Walgreens, comparable to the MAC 224. I love these brushes to use them for blending, smoking out color. These are great brushes. Here's another blending brush that I did not show you guys. Got this at Walgreens. Essence of Beauty. If you're not familiar with these, go check them out. This is a great crease brush. Excellent. Also a part of the Essence of Beauty, they have a smaller crease brush, which I rarely use this for the crease, but I've seen people do that. I use this a lot to apply liner on my lash line. It's like a pencil brush. I love it. And these, again, I think these two came in the package together, and I think it was maybe $5 to $7. But I'm all about the sales. If I can catch brushes on sale, I'll buy 2 or 3 because it's worth it. Angled liner brushes. In my opinion, every girl needs at least one of these. I have 3 or 4. You use these for so many different things. You use them to apply color at the lash line like a liner. You can use these to cut your crease. I mean, these brushes are great. I use them mostly to cut my crease, but you need an angled liner brush. This one I believe I got at Big Lots for like $1.50. This one, same brush, just smaller. I use when I'm doing my eyebrows. If you guys check out my eyebrow video, I apply concealer right under my eyebrows and over the top to clean them up. These are great for that look as well. This one is a bit thicker. Those other two are very compact. This one is a bit more dense. You can't really tell. This is a good one when you're wanting to apply a thicker liner at the lash line. So that's what I use the angled liner brushes for, and I think that's it. I also want to show you guys the small brushes that come with the L'Oreal Hip Pigments. These brushes are great. They're very soft. They're good to apply eyeshadow. You can use these to blend because remember, blending sometimes is just kind of patting the color and blending it in with the next. What I primarily use these brushes for is when I'm applying a base, whether I'm blending out the NYX Jumbo Pencil or if I'm applying some of my Midnight Cream colors that I use as a base. These are great for that. I love these little brushes. I was buying more Hip Pigments just so that I could get these little brushes. I have maybe 7 of them. These brushes are great. They're also, like I said, very great for eyeshadow application. So you get this brush and the L'Oreal Hip Pigment for maybe like $5 to $7, and they're always having the buy one get one half. So I also have this brush, which comes from the Salon collection at Walgreens or CVS. It's very flat. This brush is great for applying pigments or other loose eyeshadow. These are they're not super expensive, but I got these on sale. I'm all about the sales. I rarely pay full price for anything. So like I said, those are my brushes for the most part. These are the ones that I use them. So this is my video on eyeshadow brushes. I plan on doing another one soon on face brushes, just showing you guys what I use, telling you where you can get them from. And I really just want to remind you guys, do not feel like you have to spend an arm and a leg, because you do not. I hope this was informative. If you have any questions, post them below. As always, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Have a good day.